1. The Ring. The flashes at the beginning and end of this movie show the deadly tape in its entirety. Just as high speed. If you play the movie in slow motion, frame by frame, you can see the whole tape being played. 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This one takes the prize for being the most disturbing. The human skeleton at the end of this movie spooked the audience, sure, but even creepier. It's not a fake. It's a real human skeleton, bought from India. 3. Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's a scene where Dracula turns into a bat-like creature and flies away. Gary Oldman, the actor, didn't feel the scene was all that scary. To make sure the other actors looked properly terrified, Oldman whispered something no one knows what into each of their ears. It was apparently something awful, because they all nailed the look of horror. 4. Hellraiser. Doug Bradley was ignored at the post-production party and felt really bad about it. He wasn't being snubbed, though. It was just that no one had ever seen him without his Pinhead makeup, and they didn't recognize him. Poor Pinhead. 5. Paranormal Activity. This film was effective at spooking Steven Spielberg so badly that he had to finish it in the morning. The authenticity of the actors comes from the fact that the movie didn't have a script. The actors were given general directions and ad-libbed their lines. 6. Hostel. While most directors on this list work to make their sets more scary to elicit more genuine responses in their actors, Eli Roth had to make his set more cozy. This splatter film was shot in an abandoned psychiatric hospital in Prague, known for housing very violent patients. Since the atmosphere was inherently creepy, Roth toned it down for his actors and crew by having chamber music playing. 7. Poltergeist. Heather O'Rourke, aged 7, completely fell apart from fear during the scene where she had to hang on to the headboard in a vortex of wind. This was the only time she was actually scared on set. Filming stopped, and director Steven Spielberg personally comforted her. 8. Interview with the Vampire. The vampiric character's makeup features prominent blue veins to make them look translucent and deathly. To achieve this, the actor's owl had to hang upside down for a while before getting into makeup, making the blood rush to their heads, so that their actual veins could be traced. 9. The Exorcist. To get the visible clouds of breath in the bathroom scene, the room was kept near freezing, which was very uncomfortable for actress Linda Blair, who was clad in only a thin nightgown. She put on a god show, though her delivery of her profanity-laced lines so startled Max von Sydow that he temporarily forgot his own lines. 10. Night of the Living Dead. A lot of the zombies in this film aren't actors. The Magruder zombie in the beginning was a guy director Tom Savini found in a diner. He approached him and basically said,